You're probably thinking, is it just another video with a clickbaity title, or is new all-time high actually coming? I think the answer may be quite surprising. Watch this video to find out. I'm Andy and this is Crypto Like a Pro, a channel where I talk about everything crypto, NFTs and Web3 related. I will try to keep this video very short and to the point. If we look at the chart of Bitcoin, there hasn't been that much happening over the last few months, basically since March, since we hit new all-time high. Yes, there were large swings up and down, but overall we're just trending in that 55 or between that 55 and 70K range. There isn't really that much happening. So why do I think that we may get new all-time high soon? Well, first of all, if we were to look at the price of Bitcoin over the last 11 years or so, basically go all the way back to 2013, we would see that actually there were 4 times in the past when we observed similar price action in 2013, 17, and 2021, and now is the 4th time. What I mean by that is those were situations where Bitcoin's price reached local top in early part of the year. In this case, it was in March 2024. And then we had a bit of a pullback throughout the summer or late spring, early summer. So that's our local top in March this year. Then a lot of sideways movement with a big pullback, bit of a recovery, another even bigger pullback. And now we are on a small recovery path. But to be honest, this is nothing exciting considering what's been happening over the last few months. And actually, if you were to watch my videos from earlier this year and going back as much as 2 years when we were deep in the bear market, I always kept saying that most of 2024 will be probably quite a bumpy ride. We'll have the halving. Price will be quite unpredictable around the halving and shortly after. And it's only late 2024, throughout 2025 and possibly early 2026, when we will be in that proper bull market phase. Of course, we are already in a bull market, but by proper bull market, I mean the time when the price of Bitcoin is just skyrocketing and then it's taking ethereum, altcoins, NFTs, whatever, everything with it, and just literally everyone is jumping into crypto. And personally, I think nothing has changed. This phase is still coming in late 2024 and throughout 2025. The only thing that was a bit surprising is how big was this move prior to the halving. The fact that we reached new all-time high, not just local top, but actual new all-time high just before the halving. And well, we had this huge move up. I was expecting something like this, but I was not expecting it to be on this scale, maybe top up somewhere around here, I don't know, in the 50s, maybe around 60K, certainly not reaching over 70K. And of course, this made people really bullish. In a way, almost unreasonably bullish, considering how early we were in the market cycle. Of course, there was a possibility that it would just continue going up, but that would probably lead to a blow off top very early in the market cycle. If anything, this kind of price action is much more healthy, and personally, I think it will lead to a much higher market cycle top, probably at some point in 2025 or maybe early 2026. But because this happened, yeah, a lot of people got really bullish. A lot of people got burned, especially trading meme coins and altcoins. Of course, some people made a lot of money, but essentially it was too early in the market cycle to get so bullish, if that makes sense. So what's important about the phase where we are right now? Well, it's this purple line right here. That's our 20-week SMA. You can also use 21-week EMA. And these 2 lines are Bitcoin bull market support bands or support levels. So basically it's an average price of Bitcoin, in this case, over the last 20 weeks. So if the price dips below this line, it means that the price at the current point in time is below the average over the last 4 months, give or take. And if we're above this line, well, it means that current price is above that level. So whenever we dip below it, it's a sign of an overall bearish sentiment. It doesn't mean we are in bear market, but at least on a short-term time frame, by short-term, I mean days, weeks, maybe a couple of months rather than a proper long bear market. Basically, people are feeling a bit bearish about crypto, about Bitcoin. So if you look at the last few weeks, Well, we were staying nicely above this line for quite a while. Then we dipped below it in late June, about a month ago. Stayed below it, struggled to break above it right here about a week ago, and then had a nice breakout. And we are currently actually just below and fighting to break above it. This kind of price action is really important because there are two options from here. Either Bitcoin will fail to break above this level and start trending down, similar to what we've seen here. If we if we fail to break above it, we may revisit those levels around 55K or even lower down to 50K or so. However, if we can break above it, basically if this is test of this support level, then that could be a very strong indicator that pretty much the only way is up from now. I'm not sure if this is big enough of a test. So if the price starts going up here, I'm not 100% confident that this test was strong enough. In a way, I would prefer us to go up maybe a little bit higher, break down again back to this level. So basically have a much clearer bump and then go up. But this may be all we will get. And if we see some strong move up from this line, so approximately 65K at the moment, so we're pretty much right there, that's potentially a very strong indicator that we are in this phase of the market where the price will just continue skyrocketing. Of course, there will be always pullbacks along the way, but I mean, months of generally price going up. This may be a slightly optimistic scenario. We may still have days, weeks, potentially even a couple of months before this will play out. We may still break below it, but that's why this level is so important. So if you are trying to predict when we may have that next all-time high, and I don't mean just barely breaking above that level, I mean here being on the path towards 100K. Well, this is the level to be looking at, to be watching, around 65K. If we are below it, we are not going to hit new all-time high anytime soon. This is basically then our target. We need to break above this level. But if we are sitting above this line and bouncing off it, well, that's a strong bullish indicator. So that's pretty much it. The strategy remains as always. If you want to be conservative, as much as you can be conservative in crypto, well, Bitcoin, Ethereum, other layer ones are probably your best bets because they're a relatively safe investment at this point in time. Of course, if you want to play a slightly more risky game, you can jump into altcoins, but if the price continues going down, then altcoins will get hit really hard. If we have this bounce, then you probably still have time to buy your altcoins. So you may as well just start with Bitcoin and then, or Ethereum or whatever, one of the safer investments, and then transfer that money into altcoins if you don't want to be completely out of crypto. I still think that crypto gaming and AI will lead this upcoming bull run. I'm not talking about meme coins because I have zero interest in investing in the latest dog coin or presidential election coin or whatever it may be. I would rather stick to something that's at least a little bit predictable like gaming and AI. And I still think that last quarter of this year is going to be quite interesting, and certainly 2025 as well. I think everything is still pointing towards a big crypto bull run. I haven't seen anything that would suggest otherwise. Like I said, those pullbacks we are experiencing, they're perfectly normal, and if anything, they are healthy. So we are still perfectly on track with everything. And I think that we may be at the point that this big move up may be coming. And if it's not happening right now, if this is not like literally the starting point of this big move up, then it will likely happen in the next few weeks. And if you're not sure where to start with crypto, you can check out my courses at cryptolikeapro.com. Intro to crypto is a perfect starting point. It's only like $29, and basically it contains everything you need to start your journey in crypto, especially if you're interested in altcoins. It covers all the basics, and within like hour and a half, you will know everything you need to know to start buying altcoins. I think that's it from me for today. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.